Hi, I'm Kiran.
Hi, I'm Romana
Welcome to the Parent Culture.
on experiential parenting.
Today we continue our series on bullying, and today we are going to see what to do if someone comes and says, "My child is a bully," or "My child is bullying their child."
Yeah, I mean, it's very common ki, someone is bullying my child, or how do I go and talk to another parent that their child is bullying my child. But this is a very interesting topic where if someone comes and says that my child is the bully, how do we handle that? So
First of all, I think for me, I'd be shocked, I'd be surprised, and I'd be angry.
That's a natural instinct that we mums have. But in the process, I've also realized that I'm definitely not going to be a non-receptive mom.
Yes, we should not be a non-receptive mom for sure.
Yes.
And I think it's very natural to react that way, to get upset, angry, and have an emotional reaction and be like, how can my child do that? Why is my child doing it? Oh my God, must be something that I'm not doing right, that my child is behaving this way. So the fact is that there is an emotional underlying condition on why your child is behaving the way he or she is, and the thing is for you to find out why that is.
That's right.
And the first step towards it is, like Romana said, to be a receptive parent. Don't be a non-receptive parent and say like, my child
It's
can't
not
do that.
possible,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
That's true. That's very important. And also thank the the other parent to
For
thank you so
highlighting
much for bringing this to your notice. And when that happens, your next step should be straight up. Please go and talk to your child. Very, very important.
but do that once you've calmed down, when you've processed it. Don't do it the same day. Sleep over it. Think about how you want to handle it. And maybe you want to give it a day or two's time before you address it with your child.
Absolutely, very, very important. And when you do decide or choose to talk to your child, don't talk to your child like you're blaming him or accusing him. Probably talk to him with open-ended questions, or in a way where all you want is trying to get some information. Like, say for example, don't go and tell him that Arey, this one's mom came and told me that you are bullying them.
Complained about you. Don't.
Yeah,
Be
don't.
open and direct, but maybe you could use a technique whereby you sort of say that an authority figure that your child respects or cares about, mention something. For example, like a teacher said that you were part of some bullying in school, or the conductor on the bus mentioned it, or that auntie was passing by and she heard something and has brought it to our notice. But don't say that a child's mother has complained to you.
Yeah, because see, it's a very natural instinct. Like, you blame, you accuse, you use the word complain, everyone tends to get defensive. So if your child gets defensive with with the way you frame your chat with him, is going to depend the success of your conversation. So, probably tell him that, one of your teachers called me and mentioned that you were involved in a bullying incident. Do you want to tell me about it? So ask open-ended questions where your child is, able to process that, doesn't feel attacked in any way, and give him the space to open up to you. Give him the space to share his feelings with you. Give him the time and allow him to put it in his words, or from his point of view, what exactly happened. So you'll get more clarity about what the situation was about.
Yeah. So one is the way he is behaving. The other is to understand the emotion where he is coming from.
Very
That is
important.
the most important.
Like, initially, she mentioned that all kids who are bullies have an underlying emotional challenge. So please approach the situation also from that aspect. So allow your child to speak. Allow your child to explain himself to you. And please listen to your child. Please listen to your
Understand
child.
where
That's
those
very
emotions are coming
important.
from, why those feelings are happening, what is happening within the house that is making your child behave the way he or she is behaving, and how can you reassure them. I think that's really
Absolutely.
important.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
very, very, very important.
And of course, not to forget, there have to be consequences for bad behavior, not punishment, but consequences and accountability that you need to build in.
And let him know that there are going to be consequences following his behavior. And if you do want to talk about a very specific incident, then you need to get very specific about it, because you need to get the entire details of it. And last but not the least is, please have an open and loving line of communication with your child.
Open all the time.
Very
all
important.
the time.
All that, let your child never feel that, oh my god, if I share this with my mom or dad, what are they going to think? So that openness in your relationship has to be very, very broad, has to be filled with love and compassion, so your child feels comfortable to come and share all these things with you.
What does openness mean? It means that don't have an adverse reaction. Whatever your child says, take it in calmly. Even if you're upset, don't show it. Like we said for the bully, that your child should not show his emotions and anger or tears, or whine. Similarly, as a parent, you need to take control of your emotions, reach that Zen state, and even if you haven't, pretend you're there or walk away and get into the Zen state and then handle the situation.
Like even when I get upset with my child and I realize that I'm upset with him, I will tell him, you know what, Dabir, we will talk about this later. I will not jump into that topic or that conversation because of my state of mind. And even if it has to be 2 days, 3 days, take your time.
Yeah.
But don't ever discuss anything in the fit of an anger or out of frustration or what society thinks or anything like that.
And it takes time to reach that state. It's a skill, it's a work in progress. So don't beat yourself over it if you don't are not able to do it all the time. Even if you start that you manage out of the 10 times you're upset with your child or whatever other reasons, not specifically bullying, that you lose your temper, then go back, try again, and there will be a day when you're like 100% there.
Yeah, because parenting is a very conscious effort. The moment you allow yourself into getting into subconscious parenting, you will never know where things need to be made better. So be very conscious about how you're dealing with your child, about your own feelings, his feelings, and handle the situation in that manner.
Bullying is all about some emotional challenge that the child has. Don't forget that. And the best person to help resolve that emotional conflict is you as a parent.
Absolutely.
So step up.
Absolutely. So as much as you're considering the behavior, please go to the place behind the behavior because of which the behavior is happening.
The source,
which is
the reason.
Emotional challenge. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Hope this helps you again as well. Do like, subscribe and view. Also leave a comment at the bottom and see you next time. Happy holidays. Thank you so
Ta-ta.
much.
Enjoy your holidays. Bye.